guys! I'm taking Econ Optimization, Discrete Structures, and Computer Science this quarter, which it kind of sounds like the beginning of a horror movie, but honestly, it's been really fun. So first up, I've had like 2 weeks of exams, which means basically I have to take a test every other day. It was kind of difficult, but it turned out fine. I haven't gotten the grades back for a lot of them, but like, it's okay. So first, I had my economics midterm. What was annoying about it was that I had an SI session for CS right before it. So like, as soon as the SI session ended, I was sprinting. I was literally sprinting across campus to get to my lecture hall. And what was even worse about it was, like there are, what was worse about it was that there were 3 different exam papers. So, and you couldn't sit next to anyone with the same exam paper. And since I was like running and I had a class before, I got there really late, so there were barely any seats left. So I was like ripping my hair out trying to find a seat I could sit down in. Whatever. I'm not good at making any exam prep, so 2 days before the midterm, I uploaded the lecture notes to ChatGPT and asked it to generate a bunch of practice questions. At that point, I probably understood only the most basic parts of economics because I just never listened in class. I was like probably on my phone playing games or texting someone. I don't even. The thing is, I don't even think it's like worth my time to be listening in these lectures because everything is always, oh, the demand curve shifts to the right because the price decreased or the price increased or whatever, and or the market for the boo-boos has experienced a sudden increase in whatever, in consumer interest and consumer demand. So, well, yeah, so I usually just sleep or something. And I think a bunch of other people in my class are doing the same thing. They're just like, I see a bunch of them in front of me just like playing games on their laptop. Anyway. So I finished up and there were like 6 to 7 problems that were about the societal cost of some kind of production. And ChatGPT kind of did me in here, and it didn't give me any practice questions about it, so I had no idea what the exam paper was talking about. But the thing with harder exams is that you can almost use the answers to the exam questions or the question they asked somewhere before and use that as a mini cheat sheet to answer the other problems. So I was doing that with the 6 to 7 problems. I was like, oh wait, societal cost is equal to blah 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 plus blah blah blah. So that actually means the answer to this question is blah blah. So yeah. I was humble though. At least the rest of the questions were pretty easy, so I turned it in with 10 minutes left to spare because at that point I was like, there's nothing more I can do to change my fate. Time to pray for a miracle. I got a 48 out of 50 for the midterm. That 48 out of 50 was not me. It was definitely God's intervention or something. A few days later, I had my optimization midterm, which was strangely easy. I just did the practice midterm that the TA made, and basically all the prep I needed. We were given 15 minutes, and I turned in my exam after 30. So I was like, I either could or I missed a page. And the next week, I had my discrete test. They gave us 30 minutes, and I finished my exam in 8. So, but now that I think about it, I probably messed up a proof or something on the free response. For the CS quiz, it was on pointers. I swear everyone in the testing room before it started were literally praying like, please give me a good grade, please, I'm begging you. I was actually like shaking, And the FRQ itself wasn't hard. We just had to like make a constructor with dynamically allocated memory for a class, but I messed up really badly on a multiple choice that I probably should have gotten right. So I got a 93, which is kind of sad because quizzes are worth 40% of my grade. Outside of that, I finally finished my ordinary differential equations textbook by Arnold. So now I'm moving on to dun 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 Evans partial differential equations. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I guess this is my life now. I'm gonna turn it over. Anyway, even though it's pretty chaotic, it's actually been pretty fun bouncing off these classes. And anyway, that's my quarter so far. I'm gonna go study again. Bye!